yes, if it was to convince me why we need to link all the capitals of the Western Balkans with each other through highways and railways, to make me drive from Skopje to Tirana yesterday, then I think a lot of convincing is already done. But I'm happy to tell you, you remember when we started designing the whole economic and investment plan, that this is exactly the reason. 290 kilometers in almost 5 hours, come on, come on. We can do better than that, and we have to do better than that. And visiting Tirana today gave me already one very powerful message, and that is that the economic and investment plan is no longer a plan. The economic and investment plan started to work. I visited today the University of Tirana, where we see the first projects that are coupling two of our main priorities, education and energy efficiency and greening. The refurbishment of the dormitories for Albanian students here in Tirana is ready. But, you know, we cannot start celebrating just yet until we have to travel 5 hours to get from Skopje to here. So this is why, yes, we are supporting the idea of corridor number 8 and to include it into the 10T projects. The Commission is convinced that without this, there is no connectivity in the Western Balkans. As simple as that. Because that connection is missing between the Adriatic Sea and the Black Sea. This will create new trade routes, this will create new investments, for sure. But turning to less joyful topics, we also discussed, of course, the Russian war in Ukraine, and we have agreed that this war must end immediately. We very highly appreciate, not only in Brussels, but I would say in all of the capitals of the European Union, the role Albania is playing in this. Because Albania has not only been with us all the way and joining our decisions, but also Albania a true partner of ours in this. And therefore, I want to thank Albania, Prime Minister Rama, for all the support and cooperation that we have seen, and we count on your continued engagement and support. Of course, the other big topic is when do we have finally the first intergovernmental conference with North Macedonia and Albania. And you have seen that I've been touring the Western Balkans this week. I've been to Sofia, I've been to Skopje, now I'm here in Tirana. And you may have seen some of the public messages I have made in Sofia, so I don't want to repeat myself. But what I can tell you is that we have to use the powers that we have. It cannot be that we have a war in Europe and Europe is not using its powers to stabilize the Western Balkans, because the whole enlargement and integration process is about the stability and security of the Western Balkans. It is through that process that we can not only see stability, but we can establish long-term stability in the Western Balkans. So I give no time for anybody who is involved in this process not to do what needs to be done, and we all know what needs to be done. We need to get this decision off the table and quickly move on, because if we are not making the decisions we can, it means we are surrendering the power that we have. So I'm working very close with our Bulgarian friends and our Macedonian friends. I do appreciate the patience of Albania and Prime Minister Rama. I ask a little bit more because our goal is to get this done under the French presidency. Get this done and move on, finally, to talk about the real question. Because the real question is not this document or that IGC or this negotiation or that meeting. The real issue is the membership. And we need to start to work for the membership, and we need to start to work for the real integration on the ground. And the real integration on the ground is not only about the process, or not mainly about the process. It is about how do we change the realities on the ground, economically, socially, and how do we integrate effectively Albania into the European Union. This is the task that we have, and we should not lose sight of this engagement, this common engagement. And this is why I'm telling you that I'm happy to go to Sofia and Skopje every day, if that's what it takes. We have to agree, and we have to get it done now.